amazing. The light in this room. It's funny, I never noticed it before.
It's morning already. We've been talking all night.
Are you tired?
No.
Lie down. You were born in this bed. We didn't think we'd have another child after Angela. 10 years is a long time. And 35 was old in those days.
Do you think you're going to see Dad?
I don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen.
It's good he died when he did. Though he didn't seem all messed up.
Maybe he would have stopped you doing the drugs in the first place.
Nobody can help you when you live in that lifestyle. He'd have just been ashamed.
You spend too much energy worrying what people think.
What?
Always trying to make us proud when you didn't need to. The only thing that matters is that you do right by yourself.
You never said that before.
I never thought it. Everything's so much clearer now, looking back. Maybe that's what happens when you die.
Do you know what I could never work out? What age you'd be in heaven.
I don't think it matters. My body's winding down, but up here I'm the same as I've always been. There's so little difference between 17 and 70. You really wouldn't believe.
I still can't get over you talking like this.
I'm just sorry for all the time I spent worrying. Death is the greatest adventure.
Who said that?
Look it up. I'm sure somebody must have done.
I've made you some toast. Well, at least have a banana. So, what are you up to today?
College.
Well, I know that.
Just boring stuff. A nag from my tutor about coursework, and then I've got a whole afternoon off. Nothing at all.
Nothing?
Personal study time.
Would you like to have some lunch?
Lunch.
A meal, together, in a restaurant.
Yeah, haha. I know what lunch is.
So?
Not some tacky buffet, though, where you can stuff your face for £5.
No.
And not Carvery, because they are rank.
Okay.
And if it's pizza, it has to be proper Italian.
Goes without saying.
Right. Okay, well, that'll be nice then, yeah.
Good. And since I'm only on morning surgery, maybe we could do something this afternoon.
Well, steady on, Dad. I think you've been drinking too many probiotic yogurts again.
Hey, Rose, how you doing?
Good.
Really?
We've been talking.
How's the pain?
Ticking along. When it goes, I have to worry.
We can manage any discomfort, you know.
She's fine. It's like she's rising above it. She's calm, but she's not tired. We talked all night, didn't we? About everything. She even, she said how the funeral should be. Is that weird?
No, of course not.
No use pretending it's not going to happen. I don't want the children to have to shoulder everything.
That's right. And it helps if you can come to terms with it. Now, can I just have a quick feel of your tummy?
I don't want any more injections.
I know. We're going to do all your palliative care here from now on. I'll ask Michelle to come over later and check on your pressure sores.
Thanks.
What about you, Gary? You on your own today?
No, Angela's kids are seeing the dentist or something. I don't know. She'll be around after that.
Good. It's great to see you like this.
Michelle, you're a young woman.
Last time I checked.
What do you think I should do with Emily? I want to take her out to lunch and then I want to spend some quality time.
Any special reason for this father fest?
Well, then, no. Does there need to be?
No, but in my experience, it's either because you feel guilty or you want to get round her.
I just want to enjoy the company of my daughter. I don't see anything strange in that.
Right.
Anyway, any suggestions? Gratefully received.
Hey, what's the problem?
Surgery. I've got a prisoner with breathing difficulty.
It's probably asthma.
I was just about to take this into her, but there's all these as well.
These?
Yeah, we just busted the engineer's arms.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll go and find out if she's taken anything. Here.
Thank you.
It's okay. Don't try and talk just yet.
It came on suddenly. I didn't know how to ask.
How's that?
Better.
Good. Listen, are you on any other medication at the moment?
No.
How about street drugs?
No.
Hey, I've got it.
What?
But where I'm going to take Emily. A craft fair at the leisure centre. Demonstrations by skilled artisans.
Basket weaving.
Well, not just that. They've got vegetable modelling and chocolate making.
Vegetable modelling.
Isn't that where you make little figures out of carrots?
Who does and why?
Well, I don't know, Michelle. It's just a bit of fun.
Okay, look, you've got to think of something a bit more youthful. I mean, you were 16 yourself once, presumably.
Oh, Michelle, I've just seen Rose Connolly.
Oh, how is she?
Well, she's much happier in herself.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think she's finally accepted it at last. See how she seems to you later.
Okay.
Can you feel any chest pain?
I'm fine.
Okay. You really should go and see your own GP. Just check you're on the right inhalers.
Okay.
You're still wheezing slightly.
Please, I just want to get on with my interview.
It's really up to DC Nagra as to when he wants to see you.
But I have to get back to my mother.
Any particular reason?
She's ill. Cancer. We found out 6 months ago.
Well, that explains the morphine prescription.
How's this for youthful?
Go on.
It's informal, laid back, a little bit creative, a little bit outdoorsy.
I'm dying of suspense.
A Rangers Day.
Sorry?
But you join in with the Rangers.
The Power Rangers, the Lone Ranger.
Park Rangers, chopping wood, dredging the lake. You know, I used to love that sort of stuff as a kid.
Hang on. You're telling me you're taking your 16-year-old daughter to a slimy, botulinum-infested lake?
I don't think botulism was mentioned.
So you're into naturism?
And they didn't say anything about doing it in the nude.
What?
Well, there's the option of making a bat box.
No. Come on. Okay. Acceptable things to do with your 16-year-old daughter. 1. Take her to see a film. Anything with Jake Gyllenhaal in is acceptable. 2. Take her to a health farm. She can get a spray tan while you're having a facial and a manicure.
Absolutely no way.
Or 3, if you want to be really boring, you can always take her around the shops.
Shopping? After all my brilliant suggestions?
Is this little jaunt for you or for Emily?
Fine.
And that's clothes shopping, no bookshops, and definitely nothing with tents in the window.
Right, I get the message.
The blue folder.
There isn't a blue one.
Lost it, Angela. Moving things again.
What is it that you want?
My post office savings book. There's 2 accounts.
But we've been through all this.
I want to give the children some money now.
What difference does it make?
Oh, just find me the book, the blue folder.
Please, Mum, let's talk about something else. Look, I found the CD.
What?
The music for the church.
What church? What do I care about a church?
Well, for when you've gone, for the funeral. We discussed it last night. Do you not remember?
Did we? I'm dying and you're thinking about music?
No.
Oh, just find me my post office book.
thought you were never going to get here. Oh, sorry, I thought you were around.
Is everything okay?
Mum's a bit worked up, you know, she's between pills.
Lunch, then shopping. How's that sound?
Shopping for what?
Well, it's up to you. Clothes, records,
Records.
CDs, you know what I mean. Whatever you think you need.
And you're paying.
Within reason.
Cool.
Come on.
Is this the restaurant?
Tables, candles, menu on the wall.
I mean, isn't it a bit posh?
If it's too sophisticated for you, the car is just around the corner. Ah, careful. I think you smiled just then.
Are we going in or what?
I'm just going to dress this now, okay?
Oh, all this fuss.
You look as though you're in a bit of discomfort.
The doctor's already been. Now you, poking, prodding.
Mum.
Nearly done. I thought she was more settled this morning.
Who's she? I'm not dead yet.
She'll be better when she has another pill.
Right. There you go. I need to look at your lower back now, okay?
Oh, sick of it. Where's Angela?
I don't know, Mum.
Have to give her some money.
No, you don't.
She didn't have what you did. What I spent on that clinic.
Don't worry about that now.
I don't want it to come between you.
It won't, Mum. Ange isn't like that.
Try not to get yourself worked up, Mrs. Connolly.
My son was a drug addict. I found him, packed him into the car and took him to a clinic.
But I'm clean now. I'm all right.
Well, I bet that wasn't easy. You should both be very proud.
You see, Mum? Proud. Mum.
Oh, you've done enough. Go away, both of you.
Here you go. When did she take her last pill?
I don't know.
Well, there's some morphine there. I think she could have a top-up.
We're not using that anymore.
What?
Well, Ange found something else on the net. It calms her down without knocking her out.
What is it?
I don't know.
It must have a name.
I can't remember. It's something herbal. I'm just supposed to be bringing it round, but I just don't know where she is.
So you're giving her this instead of the morphine?
It works. Honestly, ask Dr. Woodson. I gave Mum a pill last night, and it lasted till morning. She was like a different person.
Yeah, well, she's distressed and probably in some pain, so I really would rather give her some of them.
Mum? Mum, the nurse is asking if you want to take your morphine.
No. No morphine. Wait for Angela.
See, it's what she wants.
How do they drizzle a sauce so precisely?
It's the whole module in chef school.
Really? Maybe I should have done cooking instead then.
Oh, please, not another change in vocation.
Oh, come on, Dad. You must know a friendly chef.
Never again. I'm surprised Ronnie Woodson's still speaking to me after your work experience fiasco.
Oh, come on. It wasn't that bad.
You chucked yogurt over some poor client's file.
Well, I could still read it. Law's way boring anyway.
Still don't know what you're going to do with art.
That isn't your problem.
As long as I don't have to keep you in food and clothing forever.
Well, I'll have to splurge today then. How much did you say I could spend again?
50?
I'm sorry. Have you been shopping this decade?
I don't need to. Real style is ageless.
And what style is that then, huh? Supermarket menswear.
Oh, George, I saw Rose Connolly, but there wasn't any improvement. She was giving Gary a really hard time.
What?
Oh, yeah, she was as miserable as anything. He said that when you saw her, she'd taken a pill.
What, morphine?
No, one of the ones that Ange got off the net.
Sorry?
Oh, I thought he'd told you about it.
No. Never mentioned anything about new medication. I thought it was a change in Rose herself. You know how some terminal cancer patients kind of cross the threshold.
No, Gary definitely said that Angela had taken some kind of pill. Rose told me Ash prefers it to morphine.
Angela Connolly.
What?
I knew I recognised her.
Well, you've seen her today?
Yeah, I treated her this morning at the police station.
I'm going to try these on.
Jeans?
Yeah.
Black jeans?
Yeah.
Don't fancy a dress?
No.
Or skirt?
No, you said I could buy what I want.
Right. Good. Well, I'll just sit here then.
No way, Angie's really straight. She wouldn't give her mother ease.
Right, so she was buying them for herself then? Exactly.
Well, what about Gary? Rose told me he used to be an addict.
No, and now he isn't, and that's thanks to his family. There's no way Ange would help him slip back.
I don't know.
The evidence is in front of us. I've never seen Rose like she was this morning. You know, calm, relaxed and at peace with the world. And then it wears off and she's back to her normal self.
I can't think of any medication that would have that effect. And most of what's on the net we can give her anyway.
Yeah, except MDMA, ecstasy. It's what people take to induce a false sense of goodwill. It's the love drug.
If you're right, then we're gonna...
Well, I'm going to have to speak to Ange.
Very nice. Very straight.
They're skinnies.
Do they always have to be so low at the front?
Hello, Rose.
She's had morphine. You won't get much out of her.
But I thought you told Michelle you were giving her something else.
Ange couldn't get any more.
How do you mean?
The pills were supposed to come today, but they didn't, so she's out now trying to find some.
Where from?
I don't know. It doesn't matter now anyway, does it? Because she's... I gave her morphine.
It's all right.
No, it isn't, because she's sedated, and she hasn't got a clue what's going on. And Angie's going to kill me when she gets here.
Cool. Oh. You sure the decimal point's in the right place?
Well,
Yeah. How are they different to the last ones again?
oh, we're going.
Well, which ones do you want?
None of them.
What?
It didn't look right.
But you've got a leg in each corner. How could they possibly fail to look right?
Oh,
Greg, I've just been at Rose's house and Ange isn't there. What's the name of the pub she was busted up this morning?
She wouldn't go back there, surely.
Well, according to Gary, she's gone out to get some more pills. She's not exactly a seasoned user. Where else is she going to go?
What, and you're going to go and try and stop her? George, are you sure you've thought this through?
I'm worried about her. You know, she doesn't know what she's getting herself into.
It's the Engineer's Arms, do you know it?
Oh, yeah, by reputation. Listen, if I'm not back in an hour, send out a search party.
Just be careful, okay?
I will.
Hey, look, we could go in there.
come on.
But I can see black jeans in the window.
Oh, shut up, Dad.
Well, look, then let's go in.
It's a men's shop.
Does it matter?
What?
Well, you said the ladies' ones weren't right. Maybe these will be the fit you're looking for.
Are you saying I look like a man?
No.
Yes, you are. You just suggested that men's clothes would suit my body.
I was merely suggesting you could try a pair on. Girls look great in men's clothing.
And you're the expert.
Well, Mum used to wear my clothes from time to time.
Whoa. Did not need to know that.
Well, I didn't wear hers, of course.
Just stop rabbiting, Dad. You haven't been the slightest bit interested in this shopping trip up till now.
Well, that's unfair.
It was your idea, and then you sit there like you're on death row. What was the point in suggesting it if you thought that you weren't going to enjoy it?
Oh, come on, Emily. This isn't my fault. You must have tried on 50 pairs of jeans.
So now you're complaining?
Well, you could have found one pair that would have done.
So you, though, isn't it, Dad? Maybe I didn't want to settle for a pair that would have done. Maybe I've got aims and ambitions.
This is ridiculous. You just couldn't make up your mind. You never can. It was the same with Ronnie and with studying law. If you don't want the jeans, that's fine. But stop acting like a child and blaming me.
So now I'm being picky. Fine. Then you decide. Which jeans did you like best?
Forget about the jeans.
You didn't take the blindest bit of notice. You're not really interested. You pretend that you are because you think that you should be. Mum, on the other hand, she doesn't have to try.
Emily.
They're so false, it's embarrassing. Parents and kids should be normal together, and if we can't do that, what's the point?
Hi, can I have a fizzy water, please? Thank you. Hello, Ange.
Dr. Woodson, what are you doing here?
Looking for you. I just popped by to see your mum and Gary. He's waiting for you.
I know.
Did he put you onto this place, or did you find it for yourself?
Not sure what you mean.
Could be sitting here for some time. I don't think any drug dealer with any sense is going to come in here after the bus this morning.
It's probably best if you go.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm concerned about what you're giving your mum.
You don't understand.
No, I don't. And I don't think you do either. MDMA is a Class A drug.
I know that. I've done my research. There's a doctor in the States who's trialling MDMA on people like Mum who are dying of terminal cancer. It causes empathy and peace and takes away fear. And there's no fear worse than dying.
We can help her.
You can't, though. You can dose her with morphine for the pain, never mind that it gives her nightmares. With the ecstasy, she's different. You saw it yourself this morning. She can see her whole life stretched out like a shining river, from her childhood right up to now. And it goes on into the future, all the stuff she's never going to see. The grandkids growing up, me and Gary living without her. And she can face all of it without being sad.
Does she know what you're risking to get it?
It's worth it.
Does she even know what she's taking?
Just go.
So Rose has no idea.
It wouldn't mean anything to her anyway.
And what about Gary? Have you told him?
They don't need to know. This is on my shoulders, okay? I don't want Gary or my mum brought in.
You can't do this.
Just leave me alone. I'm doing this for my mum. Oh, now look what you've done. That's the last 2 hours wasted.
I don't know what else to do except try. It was easier for your mum. She was always there when you came home from school.
But she's made up for it now, though, hasn't she?
Well, maybe shopping is something you should save for when you see her. Well, look, it's 4:30. We could go to the cinema. I'd like that. Or even just a walk around the park.
Just take me home.
I suppose a back box is out of the question.
I am not going to stand here and let you buy ecstasy for your mum. It's breaking the law. You could even be done for supplying.
I don't care about the law. It's right for her.
You see, that's where you're wrong. It's not your call. Have you even considered drug interaction?
She's not taking any other drugs.
She had morphine just now. Ecstasy is not a cancer treatment. It doesn't even work if you take it every day. You'll find that out soon enough. And what about these pills that you're buying? How can you be sure that they even contain MDMA? You know, they've probably got codeine or ketamine or even washing powder.
I know all this.
Yeah, and still you're willing to take the risk? It's an unregulated drug with varying strengths. Your mother is taking it without even knowing.
How much longer has she got left, Dr. Woodson?
That is not the point.
It's the only point. The only thing that's important right now. My mum should have had years more to live.
You can't do anything about that.
I know. But I can make sure she has a good death.
I can't let you do this. I'd be breaking the law as well.
You won't go to the police. You wouldn't do that to Mum.
Well, not if I don't have to. And that's up to you. Promise me that you'll stop.
What do you want me to do?
Go home. I'll come by tomorrow and we'll reevaluate your mum's medication.
You won't tell her about this conversation?
Not if I don't have to, no.
Right.
The story continues at 2:05 tomorrow here on BBC1. Next today, a very special present as the past catches up with Dr. Sloan in Diagnosis Murder.